great ones, brave ones, welcome you all to your channel Clear Fundamental. If you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon that you can get all notifications fast. Today in this class of classes, we are going to discuss an important chapter that has a significant role in English grammar: noun clauses and relative clauses. Clause, main clause, coordinate clause, subordinate clause. Let us know what the clause is. A combination of words having a subject and a verb in the predicate phase is called a clause. A clause may be a sentence or a part of a sentence. A simple sentence or a complete sentence has at least one clause, finite clause. Here in this chapter, we all are going to read the clause which is a part of a longer sentence. Subject ଏବଂ verb ଥିବା ବାକ୍ୟ ବା ବାକ୍ୟର କିଛି ଅଂଶ ବିଶେଷ ହିଁ ବାକ୍ୟାଂଶ clause. A clause must have a subject and a verb of its own. Remember this caption. Look at this single sentence that has been given in your textbook. Everybody in the family went to the cinema, but Mohan stayed at home. If you break this sentence, you can get two independent clauses. One is everybody in the family went to the cinema. Everybody in the family, subject, went, verb. So everybody in the family went to the cinema is a clause having subject and verb of its own. This clause, everybody in the family went to the cinema, is an independent clause or main clause or principal clause. Everybody in the family went to the cinema ହେଉଛି ଏକ clause ବାକ୍ୟାଂଶ ଯାହାର ନିଜର subject ଏବଂ verb ଅଛି। ଏହି clauseଟି ବାକ୍ୟରେ କାହା ଉପରେ ନିର୍ଭର କରୁନଥିବା ହେତୁ ଏହାକୁ ଏକ independent clause ବା main clause କୁହାଯାଏ। Another one is Mohan stayed at home is also a independent clause having subject Mohan and verb stayed. Does not depend on other elements of this whole sentence. It is joined to the main clause with the help of a coordinating conjunction but. So, but Mohan stayed at home is a coordinate clause. Here, from this point of view, it is clear that both main clause and coordinate clause beginning with the coordinating conjunction are each a independent clause. Remember this notion. Coordinating conjunction द्वारा आरंभ होइथिबा independent clause टिकु coordinate clause कुहाଯାए. But Mohan stayed at home एक independent coordinate clause. But there is a clause that depends on the main clause and cannot stand itself independently. This dependent clause is known as a subordinate clause. Let us study another form of the sentence. I don't know when he came here. I do not know main clause is used independently in this sentence. When he came here is also a clause that depends the main clause and cannot be used independently in this form of the sentence. So as to when he came here is a subordinate clause. Main clause उपरे निर्भर करुथिबा clause को subordinate clause कुहाଯାए. Subordinate clause is a dependent clause that cannot stay alone independently. After sealing the letter, he posted it. After sealing the letter is a non-finite clause of independent. It is a subordinate clause as it depends on the main clause. He posted the letter. He posted the letter after he had sealed it. He posted the letter, main clause, after he had sealed it is a finite clause of independent as it depends on the main clause. Hence, it is a subordinate clause. Subordinate clause may be finite or non-finite. Subordinate clause cannot remain alone. Subordinate clauses can be of three types. They are noun clauses, relative or adjective clauses, and that last one is adverb clauses. In this chapter, we are going to study about only two clauses, noun clauses and relative clauses. Before starting the class of noun clause, let us come to know activity 1 and activity 2. Mention whether the following expressions are phrases, clauses or sentences. Phrase, group of words that does not give a complete sense and that does not contain a finite verb but is used as a single part of speech is called a phrase. शब्द बा शब्दपुंज ही phrase होइपारे एक बा एकाधिक शब्द विशिष्ट may be a word or a group of words जहाँ verb को धारण करे नहीं. क्लॉज एक वाक्यांश जहाँ सब्जेक्ट एवं verb को धारण करे जहाँ आमे जानिछे. आस phrase पई p, क्लॉज पई c एवं सेंटेंस पई s लगाइबा. Where have you been? Interrogative or question mark is put at the end of the sentence. Hence, it is a sentence, interrogative sentence. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall is the part of a sentence and has a finite verb of its own. Hence, it is a clause. Like a diamond in the sky. Phrase. Group of words is a phrase. Who pulled her out? Question mark. It is an interrogative sentence. And Jill came tumbling after. Coordinate clause. Under the queen's chair. Group of words. Phrase. All the king's horses. A combination of words. Phrase. Up the hill. Phrase. A nice fairy story. Group of words. Phrase. Jack fell down. Part of a sentence having subject and verb. Clause. Where there is a verb, there is a clause. Stitch in time. Phrase. The clock struck one. A combination of words having subject and verb. Clause. Pussy in the well. Phrase. After sealing the letter, non-finite clause. To fetch a pail of water. To plus verb. Clause. बाल्टी पानी जाई आनिबाकू. Activity 2. Draw double lines under the main clauses and single lines under subordinate clauses in the following sentences. Ignore coordinate clauses. I cannot express how sorry I am. I cannot express main clause. How sorry I am subordinate clause depends on main clause to express the sentence meaningful. Jack fell down and he broke his crown. Jack fell down. Main clause and he broke his crown is the coordinate clause that can be ignored. All depends on how the work is done. All depends on main clause. How the work is done subordinate clause. It is feared that he will not help us. It is feared main clause that he will not help us subordinate clause. It is clear that he is honest. It is clear main clause that he is honest subordinate clause. I asked the boy how old he was. I asked the boy main clause how old he was subordinate clause. The point is that he was absolutely honest. The point is main clause that he was absolutely honest subordinate clause. When his father will return is uncertain. When his father will return subordinate clause. Is uncertain main clause. His great fear is that he may not succeed. His great fear is main clause that he may not succeed subordinate clause. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall and he had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall main clause and he had a great fall coordinate clause. Beginning with the coordinate conjunction and here we have to ignore coordinate clause. A proverb is one man's wit but it is all men's wisdom. A proverb is one man's wit, main clause. Whereas, but it is all men's wisdom, coordinate clause, to be ignored. Next, there is many a sleep before the cup is taken on the lip. There is many a sleep, main clause, before the cup is taken to the lip, subordinate clause. Do you know when the next train arrives? Do you know, main clause, when the next train arrives, subordinate clause. All that glitters is not gold. All is not gold, main clause, that glitters, subordinate clause. He says that his mother is ill. He says, main clause, that his mother is ill, subordinate clause. He told me that he was ready. He told me, main clause, that he was ready, subordinate clause. What he says may be true. May be true, main clause. What he says, subordinate clause, that depends on the main clause and cannot stay alone. He waved his hand and boarded the bus. He waved his hand, main clause, can stay alone independently in a sentence and board the bus, independent clause, beginning with coordinating conjunction and hence it is a coordinate clause that is to be ignored. Noun clauses. We have learnt that a noun clause is a subordinate clause and can function like as a noun or a noun phrase functions in a sentence. Noun clause work like nouns in the sentence. Noun clause टी noun বা noun phrase পরি বাক্যরে কাম করে noun বা noun phrase বা noun clause টি হই পারে. A noun clause may be the subject of the sentence. What he says is correct. What he says is a noun clause working as the subject of the sentence, an object of a transitive verb in the sentence. Radha said that she was happy. Here the noun clause that she was happy is the object of transitive verb said, a complement of a verb of incomplete prediction. The difficulty was how he would arrange the font. The noun clause how he would arrange the font is the complement of the verb of incomplete prediction, an object of a preposition. You should pay attention to what I say. What I say, the noun clause, is the object of preposition to. An expression in apposition to another noun or pronoun. The news that his father has come is true. That his father has come is a noun clause in apposition to the noun phrase the news. It is true that his father has come. The expression that his father has come, a noun clause, is in apposition to it. Noun clause टी noun परी वाक्य रे subject, object, complement, object of preposition एवं apposition परी काम करे. आस activity 1 टी को देखि नबा. Underline the noun clauses in the following sentences. Mention whether they work as subject, object, complement, object of preposition or in apposition to another noun or pronoun. It is not clear who has done it. Who has done it, a noun clause in apposition to it. You know how hard she works. How hard she works, noun clause, which is the object of transitive verb know. That he is honest is known to all. That he is honest, noun clause, is in the subject position that you know well. The film depends on how it ends. How it ends is a noun clause working as the object of preposition on. I am glad to hear it, Mr. Bethy said. I am glad to hear it, noun clause, is the object that answers the question part. My decision is that he must help you. That he must help you is a noun clause working as the complement of the verb of incomplete prediction. What is in your faith cannot be avoided. What is in your faith, noun clause, is in subject position. The matter is that they have cheated us. That they have cheated us, noun clause, is the complement of verb is. Shanti did not know that her uncle had come. That her uncle had come, noun clause, is the object of the transitive verb know. Can you tell me who wrote the Ramayana? Who wrote the Ramayana, noun clause, is the object of the transitive verb can tell. No one can say how the war will come to an end. No one can say this. This represents the noun clause. Here the noun clause is how the war will come to an end. The object of the sentence. Mr. Gupta promised that he would put some flowers on her father's grave. Mr. Gupta promised this. This represents the noun clause that he would put some flowers on her brother's grave is the noun clause working as the object of the transitive verb promised. Activity 2. Complete the following sentences using noun clauses. आम इच्छा मुताबक नाउन क्लॉज सह वाक्य मानक आस लिखिनेबा. कैन यू टेल मी? वी हैव टू ऐड ए नाउन क्लॉज टू कंप्लीट द सेंटेंस. वी कैन पुट ए नाउन क्लॉज एज आवर चॉइस. कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट योर नेम इज? व्हाट योर नेम इज ए नाउन क्लॉज. ही एडमिटेड दैट ही हैड स्टोलन द पर्स. दैट ही हैड स्टोलन द पर्स noun clause. His looks prove that he is an honest man. That he is an honest man noun clause. He wanted to know whether Gopal would come or not. Whether Gopal would come or not noun clause. We all thought that there would be thunderstorm tonight. You can make noun clause as your choice. There is no limit bound for that. तुम मनूर एक नाउन क्लॉज गढ़ी बसैया पई चेष्टा करो. I have no objection to what they suggest. What they suggest noun clause. The object to the preposition to. His plan is that he will make a trip to Chilika with his friends. Copernicus proved that the earth moves round the sun. That the earth moves round the sun noun clause. Object of transitive verb proved. What you say is known to all. What you say is a noun clause working as the subject of a sentence. The rumor that he has killed a tiger is true. That he has killed a tiger a noun clause in opposition to the rumor. That's all of today. जय भारत वंदे उत्कल जननी. डेस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स लिंक रो साहाय्य नहीं चैनल रो अन्य वीडियो गुडी को देखंतु मजा नियंतु लाइक एवं सब्सक्राइब करंतु. Wish you all the best.